Women are no longer on the sideline of wealth. They are leading businesses, driving social change, and shaping economies. Forbes reports that globally, women are now controlling 32% of world's wealth, amounting to staggering $72 trillion. The number of female investors has also surged rapidly in recent years. According to the data from National Stock Exchange, 22% of investors in Indian stock market are women, with 69% of them aged below 40 years. These numbers are not outliers. They reflect a steady and a fundamental shift in the financial leadership and wealth distribution across the world. Hello, I am Reena Bhanti, a private banker with the Ultra HNI team at Kotak Private Banking. With 23 years of experience, including about 2 decades in private banking, I have had the privilege of working with some of India's most successful individuals and families. I've been a part of Kotak family for over 7 years now, and the journey has been immensely fulfilling. What makes this role special is that each day brings in fresh challenges and opportunities to excel and grow professionally. My work at Kotak involves offering guidance to women about various crucial issues like building and managing and leveraging their wealth. I have witnessed the unique ways in which women approach financial decisions in their business, philanthropy, and legacy planning. Each new client is a testament to how the world of wealth is evolving and how women are leading this change. I have worked with women who balance multiple roles easily. They lead businesses, manage families, and even engage in philanthropy. For some, the journey is intentional. For others, circumstances push them into roles that demand financial decision making. Either ways, their ability to set clear priorities allow them to manage their wealth effectively. In my experience, wealth-related conversations with women tend to be highly focused. There are no gray areas. Instead of leaving things to chance, women prefer to define measurable outcomes and adopt well-defined strategies. Their problem statements are clear, and they expect solutions that align with their priorities. This decisiveness makes it easier to allocate resources where they are needed most and ensures that their personal goals and business goals do not compete with each other. I believe that women have always tried to give back to society, but today they're doing it with more intent and independence. Research reveals that women are 40% more likely to engage in philanthropy than men. They are also increasingly gravitating towards autonomy in how they support social causes. Bain reports that in India, 65% of women philanthropists prefer to operate their initiatives directly, as opposed to 43% of men. For high net worth women keen on making social impact, there are several avenues to consider. One approach is to invest in funds that focus on specific initiatives. Alternatively, these women can establish private foundations to contribute to the causes that they are personally invested in. They can also co-invest in social initiatives with other established philanthropists. This could create a wide-reaching network of change rather than an isolated positive impact. Yes, this is a gradual but noticeable shift. Many of the clients I work with at Kotak Private are on the higher end of Maslow's hierarchy of need. Their basic needs are met, their financial goals are achieved, and their psychological needs are taken care of. Now they are looking for something deeper and more fulfilling. For these women, wealth is no longer about numbers and financial security alone. It becomes inherently tied to their purpose and legacy. Because of this, more women are moving towards investment that align with their values. They want their wealth to create a lasting impact, whether through responsible investing, business leadership, or philanthropic contribution. This is why they are actively choosing to invest in sustainable industries and causes that will shape the world into a better place. Returns do matter, but they are only one part of the big picture. Women today want their legacy to stand for something worthwhile. They want to be remembered not merely for the wealth they hold, but also for the changes they drive. They are aware that we do not inherit the earth from our ancestors, we borrow it from our children. Oh, yes, of course. The modern women's approach to wealth management is clear and confident. She is strategic. She does not invest blindly in different ventures. She asks the right set of questions and demands transparency and takes an active role in managing and growing her wealth. If an investment does not make sense financially, she is not afraid to step away and explore other options. She is balanced. She understands that wealth is about more than just business growth or personal security. It must also serve a bigger purpose. So she structures her finances to support her family, sustain her ventures, and further the causes that she is passionate about. She is assertive. She is no longer a passive participant in financial discussions. Instead, she leads these conversations and makes financial decisions with awareness and intent. Women today have more financial power than ever before, but power only matters if it is used well. Too often, wealth-related decisions are delegated, delayed, or overlooked entirely. That must change. The first step for women is to get involved. Ask the right question. Seek clarity on the financial goal. Look beyond the safe choices and make informed decisions instead. The more conversations women have about wealth at home and in boardrooms, the more control they gain over their financial future. These conversations empower women to pass down knowledge, financial literacy, and strong values. So the next generation inherits more than just assets. They inherit the wisdom to sustain it, the vision to grow it, and the conviction to use it well.